on. Welcome. Let me get this shared out real quick. Get some people in here, and we'll get to hanging out and chatting for a little while until dinner gets here. I'll explain why I'm not walking today as I get this shared out. Give me a minute. Get this shared out. All right. A second here. One second. Bear with me. All right. A couple of people in here. Nobody's saying anything yet, unless I can't see the comments. Maybe that's just what it is. All right. Hangout. There they are. There's people. What's up, Vogs? How you doing, buddy? Give me a second here. I'm just sharing this out. What up, Fester? What up? So I'll explain. I should be walking. I get it. We should be doing the walk vlog today, but I'm going to tell you guys, Mother Nature had a different change of plans for today. We literally got hit with a heat wave. I know a lot of other people have been going through heat waves lately. I've been hearing about in the last couple of days, 100-degree, 109-degree temps, etc. We're not quite there, but we are at 90. What was it? 95, and the humidity is just insane. And then what's going to happen is tomorrow it's going to be in like the high 70s or low 80s, but we're supposed to get rain like all day and night. So I figured I should probably go live just to get myself get it going, kind of get a pattern or get something kind of in jam, because otherwise, if it rains all day tomorrow, there won't be any walk vlog because you can't get out in the rain unless change of plans, unless it clears up. And Thursday, I got a break at Triple Diamond, so that's not going to work. The next opportunity then would be Friday. So I figured I'd at least pop in for a little bit, say what's up, say hi, interact, chat with you guys, see what you guys are up to, see how everybody's doing, and continue to talk. That Saturday night, we are going to, as of right now, we're going to do an auction. So Guns will not be doing an auction on Saturday night. And he brought up the idea that I should the next couple weeks. I don't know if the next couple weeks I will, because I might have plans or things that come up. Who knows? But as of right now, probably Saturday night plan for an auction if I got nothing else that comes up that can't. Hang on, let me resend that to Balls. Oh, Balls is in here. Never mind. I just resent you. I tried texting you. I don't know if you got it or not. Kids baseball got canceled here in Ohio too because of the heat, right? The heat. What up, Carter? What up, Jack Miller? How you doing, Fester, Vogs, Justin P? What up, dog? So, guys, again, plan for an auction. Not tonight. I'm going to save it for Saturday night. But again, I talked to you guys when we did the last Twitter giveaway draw, and we hung out for like an hour and a half. And I told you guys how I needed to get back in the groove of a couple days streams a week, just a hangout, interacting with you guys, etc. So I figured this is what we'll do tonight. I'll do a little live desktop stream for a bit because the heat's just too much out there. Zoe for sure shouldn't be out there. In fact, I ordered food to come instead of going out to get it, so I didn't have to worry about taking off without her, because there's no way. You'd have to be blaring the AC and just wouldn't be any good. Troy's Cards, what up, brother? How you doing, man? Good to see you. 98 here with 110 heat index. Yeah, I think that's how it is everywhere right now. The heat is just absolutely insane. 97 feels like 106. Yeah, I think everybody's going through it. So, again, that's why I'm not outside starting the walk vlog today. And maybe could have yesterday, but I just figured with us just being live on Sunday for like 2 hours, kind of felt like that'd be just a little too soon, maybe. So I gave myself a gap there. I'm at work, but I was wondering if you could mention I'm giving away. Yeah, here we go. Troy's Cards and Cars. He's got something going on. Let me just put it up here too. He said, "Hey, Deafness, I'm at work, but I was wondering if you could mention I'm giving away a 1991 Stadium Club set as a 400 sub giveaway. That's very cool. Very awesome of you. I haven't had many people comment on the vid. So, guys, again, same thing. Everybody should have a wrench unless you're new here or you haven't popped in for a long while. You guys should easily be able to just click on his icon. It's really that simple. And go and sub channel and check out his video when you get a chance after we're done with this stream, and drop a comment. Get yourself, figure out how you need to be eligible for the giveaway. And when he hits the 400 sub, and he might already be there, I'm not looking at his sub count right now because I'm live. But when he gets there, if he is there, he'll be drawing that soon. The details will be in his video. So make sure you guys go over there, check it out. He does have a 400 sub channel sub giveaway, and it's a complete 91 Stadium Club set. There's a lot of nice rookies in that 91 Stadium Club set. And there's a lot of nice, the cards have a lot of nice images on them as well. So I think that's an awesome idea. I think that's an awesome giveaway. Very, very, very cool. So guys, make sure you do that. I will remind myself to do that when I get off of here, when I'm done with the stream tonight. So guys, again, this is going to be similar to basically like what a walk vlog would entail, only I would be outside walking with Zoe. Heat index, Mother Nature caused us to not be able to do that, to put that on the back burner for another couple days, probably because tomorrow it's supposed to rain. But here we are. We've had a couple days. We're now basically, some of us are 2 days through work for the new week. Some of us maybe work Sunday as well, and you could consider that a new day of the new week. But all in all, how are things going with you guys with work? How are things going just in general? Got a lot of good feedback after Sunday's stream, after the giveaway, and then we talked and hung out for a while, and me saying about the walk vlogs coming back. So again, that always helps. That always reassures me that, again, like I always say, if it helps one person besides myself, I feel like I've accomplished something. And that's really what it's all about. Having a place somewhere for people to come hang out, interact, chat, get to know others. And again, guys, a reminder, as we venture through and do these walk vlogs, as we continue to get back on this track that we used to be on one day, that we used to all enjoy, or a lot of us enjoyed, not everybody, I won't say everybody. When we get back to that point, you guys got to remember that there'll be some days where I will have a ton of stuff that I'll just have to talk about, content, ideas that I'll have to say, etc. And then there's going to be some days where you guys are going to run the stream more than you think by your comments, me addressing questions, answering questions, reading off comments and kind of giving you guys my opinion, if that's what you're looking for, off of a certain thing. Hey, what do you think about this that's going on? Hey, what do you think about this card set that's going on? Hey, what do you think about this just in general? It can be about life. It can be about cards. It can be about sports. It can be about just about anything. And again, guys, Amy, what's going on? Nice to see you. And we are going to really try and get back to some of the basics and get back to some of the little more consistencies within the channel. Again, we already told you guys, come football season, we are going to try to be weekly on the Playmaker podcast as we were before when we were running it, staying up on it. So look for that. These walk vlogs coming back. Try to be doing auctions a little more often again whenever I can. Again, as of right now, we're going to plan Saturday, unless something comes up with kids or girlfriend or something. I don't know anymore these days, but if it does, we may have to figure it out, but we'll work around it and figure something out. But as of right now, plan Saturday for auction. So let me see. Let me catch up on chat. Head into vacation tomorrow. Driving to Virginia Beach for a couple of days. Very nice. Very, 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 very nice. That's awesome, man. Vacation is always nice. Vacation is always needed. I always know, like, when vacation comes around for me, I always get excited. I'm always happy. And I'm like, yes, it's going to be a refresher. It's going to be good for me. Kind of recharge, refresh. But then I always think about how fast it comes and goes as well. Like, I remember when I went to go see my dad for his birthday, and it was a short trip. It was 3 days, but literally just felt like we got there and left again. Probably didn't help that I was on zero sleep. We had to be at the airport like 5 in the morning, Friday morning, and I was breaking at Triple Diamond until like 3:30 in the morning. Came home, was going to try to take a half-hour nap, laid down and realized that wasn't happening. So I just hopped in the shower after about laying there for like 20 minutes and got ready. I was already packed and everything. I just need to take a shower and get ready. And then basically being on that plane and being up until 10 o'clock again the night, like 36, 40 hours, probably didn't help that whole 3-day quick visits to Derby. Holy wow, it's hot. Hello, everybody. Yeah, so I think that's the common theme everywhere is this heat wave that's going around that's hitting everybody. And you know what happens when heat comes? When excessive heat comes, that's usually when like the crazy weather starts to happen, right? The crazy thunderstorms start brewing or coming through or start building. The tornadoes start happening. That's when all that stuff hits. And of course, always being crazy because I'm live and she knows I'm not paying attention to her. That's another reason why it's nice we're on the walk vlog, because she's walking, sniffing, paying attention to whatever, not screwing around and trying to do whatever. We'll be loving it. Bring a football. Yeah, exactly. On the beach, man. That's always the best too when you're out near water, on a beach, etc. That's always the best. That's always a good time. So, we should have some pretty awesome stuff for the auction on Saturday night, or some decent stuff, I guess I should say. Yeah, it should be exciting. It should be fun. It should be a good time. It's going to be a little different doing one on a Saturday night in place of guns, but I will try to do my best to hold up to his usual Saturday night entertainment, if you will. So, let's see. Yeah. NBA Finals game. Man, the series, it looks like Golden State's probably going to win it. I kind of had a feeling that they probably were anyway. I was rooting for Boston, but just feel like Golden State's just too much. The problem is Boston's not hitting their shots. The games, what I'm seeing and what I'm watching, they are just not hitting their shots whatsoever. Give me a second, guys. What are you doing? Stop. Is that what you're looking for? Don't go up there and drop it now. All right. It's always needing everybody's attention. But don't. What are you doing? What are you looking for? There's nothing else over there. Okay. That's it. That's it. Go get it. All right. But anyway, another thing too, guys. Brad, one of the guys that I guest host with on the what you call it, the Hobby Hotline on Saturdays. I usually guest host once a month, like we all do over there. One Saturday a month. I'll be on there the last Saturday of this month. This month anyway. Brad, we'll be dropping an interview tomorrow morning. He'll be dropping the link for the interview. We did it last one of the evenings last week, and basically it's pretty good. It's supposed to be his channel, or his series with this is supposed to be kind of coinciding the hobby with tech stuff, like, because he's very into tech, does like security stuff and whatever. Zoe, stop dropping shit. No. So annoying. She does this. And our episode, we did a little differently. He wanted to do something a little bit different. Basically, what he did is we touched more on, like, the charity auctions in the past that we've done, the charities we've done it for. Like, shout out to Balls. We talk a lot about Mend Little Hearts, the foundation we raise money for there. Bring up Maddox, bring up, guns as well, and everything he does. and as far as his charities, and actually even told Brad that he should probably get him on and interview him sometime because it'd be pretty cool. I thought it'd be a pretty cool interview that he would do. So that's going to be dropping tomorrow morning. Look for that on Twitter. I'll retweet it. If I remember, I'll copy the link, post it on YouTube as well, in case there's a few of you that don't have Twitter here, so you guys can check it out and watch it. But I thought it was pretty good. It's going to be nice to kind of watch it and relive, the interview itself, and because I don't really completely remember. I just remember we talked a lot about the fundraising and charity auctions and giving and kind of that whole side of diving in more of the hobby, about the people of the hobby. It's more about the people and not really as much the cards. So Boston is shooting dumb shots, contested shots. Yeah, Tatum needs to drive and inside. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's the problem is they're such a young. They don't have a lot of experience either. You got to remember, like a lot of these guys on the team now, besides Horford, don't really have that deep playoff final style experience like Curry does, like Klay Thompson does, like Draymond Green does. I mean, if you stack up like the experience of just finals games alone, right? Who on the Celtics even has any finals experience besides? Well, I don't even think anybody does. I don't think anybody on that team. Is there anyone you can think of that has actual finals games experience besides this series that they're in on Boston? And think about how many games, if you add them up, between Klay, Steph, Draymond Green, Iggy. I mean, most of those guys have been, Klay Thompson was obviously injured the past, basically 2 years until now. But still, even before then, he's had finals in the actual finals games experience. Those guys they're so deep and so experienced when it comes this late in the season. It's just different, man. It's just different. And, Boston had a little more experience, I think. They have a great squad. They have great talent. But, yeah, they're making silly shots. They're doing silly things, and it's causing them to get them in this position. I mean, they came back. They got ahead at one point in the game the other night. They were down all game, except for I think maybe – I didn't see the first few minutes. I don't remember if they were the first one to make the shot or make 2 points or not. I don't remember if it was 2-0, like when the game started, for the first person to make the shot. But either way, they came back. I mean, they get back in the game, and then they just lose it. They get down again. They get down by double digits. Zoe, no. Stop. Freaking dog. She only does this. She lays around all day while I'm working because she knows I'm like talking to the camera, talking to you guys, but I'm talking to the camera. I'm not giving her attention. So she's going crazy. Last night, that Jordan Poole shot was absolutely insane, dude. Jordan Poole is an absolute monster, dude. That kid is so good. Me and my son were talking about this on Friday. When we went to go get my check, we go out, he picks me up, he drives so I can just take my calls and work and don't have to worry about driving and taking calls and taking orders and stuff when I get sales. So every Friday he picks me up and drives. I throw him some cash and we get lunch every Friday. But he was saying how when we went to a Warriors Wolves game like 2 years ago, I think it was his rookie year, whatever. I think it was his rookie year, the year he was a rookie. And my son was even like, dude, Dad, I remember when we used to clown on him so bad. Like when he was first on the Warriors, he really wasn't that good. And I think it was when, D'Angelo Russell was still on the Warriors. So we went to that game because it was D'Lo, Poole, and all them. And Poole was trying to have the hair like D'Lo, like the long hair, like the ponytail up high with the dreads or whatever. And we used to always just joke around and be like, dude, Poole's totally just a wannabe D'Angelo Russell. And now look at him, dude. The dude is just absolutely insane. Probably one of the most improved players in the NBA this year. Came from the G League, and just just balling out now. Just a monster. PSA Ray, what's up, brother? How you doing tonight, man? We're just kind of having a hangout. Was gonna do a daily walk vlog today, one of the outside walks, streaming and with Zoe and chatting with you guys, but the heat wave Mother Nature decided to change those plans. It's like 95 and probably feels like 100. The dog wouldn't be able to handle it. I could do it, but I'm not. I would feel so bad going out there anyway, walking without her. She would know I was going on a walk. She would be looking out the window, seeing me go away without going to the car. I wouldn't hear the end of it when I got back. Deshaun Watson might not play a game this season. Yeah, see, that's insane too, right? So the Cleveland Browns ruin this relationship with Baker Mayfield, knowing that Watson possibly is going to be in some trouble with all this other off the field stuff. And now we're in a situation. There was some meme or something I saw today, Stovanowski, whatever, the coach, calling Baker back, with knowing Watson may not play a game at all this year. And it's too bad. It's too bad that they went. It's great, that they went in and they felt like they were confident on Watson, but it's really just too bad. They went and got Amari Cooper. I just saw his first photos of him in a Browns jersey. Amari Cooper over in Cleveland now. And they got Watson, but now Watson might not even play a game. And they burnt that bridge with Baker now. So if you're Baker, what do you do, right? I mean, what were they still planning on doing? Were they trying to move him, trying to trade him? What was the real plan here? Or is he just going to say, screw it, jump in and play and maybe rock out this year with having a solid running back, having a great running back committee with Kupp and Hunt, and then having a great receiving core as well? What do you do? Come to the Bears? Come to the Bears? Or Baker Mayfield to the Bears? At first, I was thinking that was money grab from those women, but this dude said he hasn't had 60 massages in his life, much less he is on Instagram looking for a massage. No, yeah, for sure. And yeah, there's no way that there's this many women that are just going to come and step forward that are all trying to just milk him. It's one of those things where I think a lot of them are, because of his name, afraid to step up or say something. And now that a couple did, they were like, all right, you know what? If these women are going to step up and say something, then I'm going to go and step up and say something. So, yeah. PSA Ray, we are going to do the auction, sounds like Saturday night, in place of guns. So it'll probably be 6 o'clock, I would assume, Central Standard Time, right around the time that I would normally do it during the week, on a Tuesday. So, Amy, how are you doing? Hope everything's good. All right, I got to start supper. I'll be listening, but not in chat. All right, balls, no problem. Yeah, I don't really have a ton to say or talk about. We just caught up on Sunday. I just wanted to kind of go live for a little bit just to get the motion going, even though I thought we'd be outside in the nice weather, but not a heat wave, walking and talking. And it sounds like, or looks like, there's not a ton of chat interaction today, which is fine. I think a lot of us are just kind of in that wheel where it's so hot, the heat wave. We're just trying to stay cool and probably get dinner, supper, whatever else ready. Again, guys, Troy's Cards and Cars. Make sure you scroll back up. Click on his icon. You should be able to click on his icon to go to his channel when we're done here. Make sure you guys are subscribed and check out his giveaway video as I have posted on here. He's doing a 400 sub giveaway. It's for a 1991 Stadium Club set. So he's going to get, it's a 400 sub giveaway. Just watch the video. Make sure you do what you need to do. Comment on the video. Let's show him some love. We got 7-8 people in here. Let's all of us go and make sure that we drop a comment, check the quick video out for the giveaway, and support him. Even if you don't want to necessarily be interested in the giveaway, I know sometimes people don't always want to be entered in the giveaway. Even if you don't, do what you need to do to get in there. And you can even put a comment in there if you don't want to be entered in the giveaway, or say, hey, if I win, give it to so-and-so. If I win, give it to Amy, or if I win, give it to Fester, or whoever it might be. Totally fine. Totally cool. Did Cobra stop in here, or did I miss it? Oh, what up, Cobra? I'm sorry, buddy. I missed your comment there. I was just chatting or talking for a second. So, yeah, Cobra in the building. Cobra Card's in the building as well. My young fella. He's always over at Triple Diamond, getting in a lot of breaks. Big hobby youngster. Make sure you guys check him out, support him. He's on Instagram as well under Cobra. I think it's just Cobra Cards. I have to go back and look. But follow him. I don't think he's on Twitter. And again, support each other, man. Show each other love. Like we say, I think one of the main things every stream will be, we all make sure we're sub to each other, because we should all be able to click on each other's deal. Even if you don't do any comment or content right now, it doesn't matter. You might do a video. You might get one of your biggest bucket list cards, or you might have something come up or an event and you want to talk about it or share it or whatever it may be. You'll have the option. You'll have a little bit more of a following, right? It's easy. It's simple. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe to anybody's YouTube channel. It's pretty simple, pretty basic. So just make sure you guys get out, support everybody. They ever catch the dude that stole your daughters? So I have not heard of anything yet. The last like a week and a half, like once they found out who he was, well, we kind of already knew who he was, but once they found out more information on him, they had went to his parents' house where he resides or where he lived. And according to his parents, he hadn't been home since that night, like before he left to go to my kid's mother's house to hang out. So he was hiding out at a girl's house or a friend's house or something. They had not caught him as of yet, or at least from what I heard. I don't know if I said it, but again, my daughter's friend, who was the one that actually pretty much invited this person that she didn't even know that she'd been talking to on Snapchat over, because we let their parents know about it too. Her father actually had given my daughter the cash, like all the cash that was stolen. But yeah, they recouped the truck. They found that like the next day. He obviously wasn't in it or anything. But again, guys, it's so difficult. It's so hard. Like, the police don't really want to get involved and do a lot on a lot of this stuff. I mean, you'd think they would, but it's not how it is, man. Like, let me tell you this. Now you got something for me to talk about for a few minutes. So I was about to kind of wrap it up, but now I can talk for a little bit. So, well, it was over $2,000 cash of my oldest daughter. She was actually, it was over the weekend, a couple weekends ago. She was out of town at drills. She's in the National Guard. She had to go up to Ripley for drills. And this cash she didn't have in her bank. She has a savings account. She has a checking account. And she's a server besides working for the Guard. And this cash was like a lot of her ones and fives and stuff. And she was just collecting them, but she had them hidden in one of her drawers. So this kid was over there hanging out with my younger daughters and my daughter's friend, which they didn't really even know. They met through Snapchat. He lived in a couple cities over. Somehow he got into my oldest daughter's room and basically had to search through all her stuff to find the cash. Like, literally went digging for it. It's not like she had it just sitting out. Like, if you walk in the room, it's just sitting on a cabinet. It was literally like in probably her underwear drawer or whatever, like in one of her drawers. And she was just saving that. That was for like she travels a lot in between working. So with friends and stuff, she has been doing a ton of traveling. So her traveling money, if she wanted to get a tattoo, whatever, it was just kind of her cash. She has plenty of money in her bank accounts, etc. So it was that. And then he stole my ex-wife's husband's truck. Actually stole the truck, got the keys and stole the truck. They recouped the truck the next day. But yeah, it was like over $2,000. It was like $2,200. And just shitty. just real shitty, just a shitty person. But that goes to tell you, I was going to kind of tell you that we've been dealing with through my work. I sell transmissions, transcases, and engines, and every customer we deal with is like credit card and stuff over the phone, right? We have very secure systems, like my computer and all that. Like the processing company like sends us like these tests where they check how secure your stuff is all the time for you to be able to continue to use their service to process cards. So our stuff's all very secure. And every once in a while we get somebody that tries to scam us, basically. Well, this dude bought an engine, a long block remanufactured engine, and granted, this is like it was like a 2.2 liter or 4.3 like gas engine. So when it's all said and done, the transaction was like $2,600 or something. Not too shabby. It's for a remanufactured engine for a smaller engine. We delivered this engine. We have proof that we delivered it. We have proof from the carrier that this person signed it or someone else faked his signature. But here's the crazy part about this whole thing. And we submitted all this stuff to the credit card company with proof, telling them that this address it was delivered to is the same address that this card holder resides at, that their credit card address is linked to and everything. So tell me, what criminal? I know criminals aren't that smart a lot of times. They're usually pretty dumb. But tell me what criminal would steal somebody's credit card information, their identity, order an engine that's 500 pounds crated, which is not easy to just transport. It's not like a little transmission that's 150 pounds or 200 pounds that somebody could pull off a truck, quickly throw in a car and dip out. Have this crated on a pallet, 500-pound engine delivered to the address, to the actual address that the engine was, the person reside to or lived at. So it's actually delivered to the card holder's address in this guy's name. If you go look it up and go Google his information, it's all on there. It all matches. We sent all this stuff in and we told the credit card company, look, this guy lives here. This is his billing address. He tried to say he didn't order it. He's tried to say his credit card information got stolen and he never purchased it. You know what we got back from the credit card company? We got a letter after 2 months or 2.5 months. We got a letter back saying the credit card company said that we didn't have sufficient enough information or evidence and that they were giving the money, all the money he paid for that engine. He got an engine delivered. It wasn't defective. He's not saying there's anything wrong with it. He gets to keep that engine. So basically committed fraud. He committed fraud, right? And gets to keep the engine, and they're giving him all his money because they're saying that apparently the credit card information was stolen, even though it was a 500-pound crated engine was delivered to the guy's house. Think about this for a second. Think about it for a second. This wasn't delivered to some business. This wasn't delivered to some other address. This was delivered to the guy's actual address that has the credit card, that his billing information is, and you Google his information online, it's all there. He literally committed fraud, and they don't care. So the only way you can do anything is you can go and you can file a police report and try to get the police involved. You know how hard that is? You have to file it in your local city. You can't call that city or state, because they'll tell you have to go through your local police department first, because we've been through this before. We actually got the police to actually get involved with another issue, but it took, because my best friend that owns the company, he used to train a lot of these police officers, jiu-jitsu. They used to come in for classes for like self-defense stuff, and the chief guy that he's good friends with ended up walking in while he was talking to one of the officers trying to file this report. And he saw him. The other guy was going to basically give him the runaround and say, well, we'll try to see what we can do, but we don't really know. We'll get your information. We'll file this, but I don't know. And then all of a sudden, when Chief Mark, whatever, came in, and, oh, what's up, Dylan? And we started talking to him. Then all of a sudden, he's like, what's going on? Why are you in here? And then he told him, and they pushed that thing through. They got in contact with the other authorities in Indiana where this all was happening. They went to this guy's house. They grabbed his vehicle. They had him pop the hood. They looked at the serial numbers. It's this older car with a brand new transmission that he said he never received or he didn't buy. It was fraud, or someone stole his credit card. Our transmission, we had proof of the serial numbers and everything because we keep all that for these reasons. Yeah, everything matched our transmission we sent him that he had in his vehicle that he tried to say that was his credit card was stolen. It was fraud. So, and that he never needed it. Damn, Cobra, dropping that hundo, bro. What are you doing, my man? I appreciate you, my guy. That is way too kind, brother. Way too kind, man. You are way too kind, young man. I appreciate you, dude. I honestly appreciate you. Thank you, man. Thank you. Wow. That is sorry, man. I didn't want to get sidetracked. I couldn't really tell. I saw something come through, but I wanted to continue the story. Wow, that's very, 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 very generous of you, my man. Too kind, too kind. Thank you, man. Thank you, Cobra. That kind of stuff is going on a lot eBay lately. All they had to do is so guys, again, make sure you guys all support my man Cobra too. Follow him on Instagram, Cobra Cards. Click on his icon. Make sure you guys are subbed up to him as well. Yes, please do. Jay, what's going on, man? How you doing? Jay, let me give you a bluey too. I know you used to be in here a lot. It's been a while since I've seen you. But yeah, make sure you guys click on Cobra. Check out his video. He does a lot of cool stuff. He opens product as well. Boxes, higher end stuff usually too. You know, he opens that Prism, that the Prism, the select hobby type stuff, all that good stuff. I had CJ Watson like my post. Really? CJ Watson? That's awesome. That's awesome, Cobra. Terry, what's going on? People like that are just scumbags, and they really are. But they're out there. That's what's crazy to me. They are out there. These types of people are out there, and it's crazy to me. Do you guys? I could tell you. I don't know how many interactions or stories I have in the industry I've been in. About 4 years ago or so, 5 years ago, we used to sell diesel engines as well. We don't sell diesel engines anymore because there are too many liabilities. They're like 8 to 10 grand to build one, and they're just expensive. So this guy had called and ordered, and all of his information matched. His card went through, credit card went through, everything. And it took about a week and a half for it to even ship out. And luckily it did, because it took this long apparently for the guy that's apparent credit card information got stolen and he didn't make the purchase, which I believe this guy this one time that called this really didn't buy it, because he literally was telling us, well, I'm contacting my credit card company. I'm letting you guys know. So hopefully you guys didn't deliver this or ship this or anything, or hopefully you can get this back because I did not authorize this purchase. And so we found out that it had been shipped, but it had not been delivered yet. The engine had not been delivered yet, but it was on its way to be delivered the same day the guy called. So we got in contact right away with our rep. They contacted the driver and they said, delay. If you're on your way there to deliver that, delay. Do not go there yet. We'll let you know when. They're contacting the police out there. We'll let you know what to do. You might just turn around and not deliver it. We'll pay the shipping, whatever. So we call we call the police out there and we say, listen, we have a person that stole another guy's credit card information, made a purchase from an engine from us. It's about $9,000. We know where it's being delivered to. We have all the address information. This guy did not buy this. What do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to meet him there, have him receive it, and arrest him? And they basically told us, we don't really have any time for that. That's what they told us. So we told the driver, we said, well, don't deliver it then. Turn it around and bring it back. So then the guy that stole the information is like calling us, going like 2 hours later, going, where's my engine, man? Why hasn't it been delivered? And we're like, you know why it hasn't been delivered. What are you talking about? Ugh. Dude, you stole someone else's credit card information. The customer, that one that actually owns that card you stole, called us, luckily, today before it was delivered. No, man, that's my credit card. Blah. I'm like, well, until you can like prove us some other way, it's not being delivered. Sorry. Never heard back from the guy again. Never heard back from him again. Never. All right. It disappoints when you hear stories of people taking advantage of others. Yeah, man, and there's people that do it all the time, unfortunately, and it does. It sucks. But then you have greats like Cobra. Yeah, then you got the greats, the young, like the great youngster Cobra. Jay, what up, man? Appreciate it. Thanks, man. And shout out to Cobra Cards. Yeah, man. Everybody shout out to him. Subscribe. Nice gesture. Yeah, that's very cool, guys. It's awesome that you guys are all grabbing up Cobra. Cobra pops in here. Um, I always appreciate him popping in here. It'll be cool. Hopefully, Cobra will pop in one of these nights when I'm doing an auction, when I actually do an auction on this channel. Probably, we don't put like super high end cards up for auction on the channel for auction. It's more $1, $5, $10, $20 cards, etc. Starting at $1 or whatever, and they bid them, have fun. They always usually come out way ahead, but it's always a good time. It's always a fun hangout. So, Zoe, chill, Bubba, chill. So, yeah, shaking my head, right? Exactly. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's but no real new news on the kid that actually did it. But again, guys, criminals are so stupid. Like, think about it. Like, this dude literally took the picture of him waving the money, the cash that he stole, in the downstairs bathroom at my kid's mother's house. Like, it's actually in their bathroom. He's sitting there taking a picture on Snapchat or whatever, waving the money. Here's the other problem that the officers said when we originally did it is they said that there's no way to prove that he didn't show up there, even though there's money missing. Like, there's no way for anybody to prove that, say, the money was stolen, or that, like, trying to say like that my daughter even never had the money. Like, the police officer was trying to say, he not saying he did, but technically there's no way to prove he didn't show up there with the money he's flashing in the bathroom, or with that money. Even though all the money has serial numbers on it, it's not like we have a thing that we can put on our cash, which I wish we did, that would like be stamped with like some type of deal, and like some type of like it would pop like ink or something that would get all over, like a certain color ink, and that would prove or show like the dude stole it, or took it. Like when someone robs a bank, like when the ink bursts or whatever. Some tweets about Saturday auction, and maybe have guns sent out so you can. Yeah, we will for sure. We'll for sure get some tweets going here in the next day or two. I'll pop something up. Cobra just subbed y'all too as well. Appreciate you, Cobra, man. That's awesome. Awesome. Yes, I will send out some tweets about Saturday night's auction. Should be a good time. Again, guys, there's a chance that you might get a walk vlog tomorrow night, but it's supposed to rain here like pretty heavy all day and all evening. And then Thursday night, like I said, I'll be breaking over at Triple Diamond Sports Breaks. I'm there every Thursday night. If you guys, in the description down below, down a little bit, I've added a little paragraph in all my streams that should have a link to like their YouTube and stuff. Make sure you get subbed over there. Turn the bell on. I'm always there on Thursday nights. I usually start between 6:30 and 7 now. Used to be 6:30, but now we have a day breaker because he's out of school, so he can be there full time. And he's there from like noon or 1 to usually 6:37. So that's why I kind of starts between 6:30 and 7. It's whenever he's wrapped up or done. So what up, B Phil? How you doing, brother, man? We probably won't be on much longer. This stream was kind of a just off the wall because I told you guys on Sunday's stream for the Twitter giveaway and our hangout that I was going to start the daily walk vlogs a couple days a week again. And I couldn't do one last night. And today I wanted to, but I had to be inside because of the heat wave, man. It's like 95, feels like 100. There's no way my dog could withstand that. She would have a heat stroke or something. Not going to even attempt it. Not going to even try it. And like I was telling them, if I went and did it myself, which I could, she would know that I was going on a walk, and she would not be happy with me whatsoever. Everyone see Tag Grading Company. I plan to give it a try, hopefully. What's Tag Grading Company, Jay? I'm not familiar with Tag Grading Company, but do you know who TJT is? Do you know who Pittsburgh is? He's got a channel. He does a lot of content. He moved to California recently. They're about to be doing a big project with a big Hall of Fame baseball celebrity player that they've already made some contact with. They have a grading company that they've been working. They started a while ago. Let me just pull it up here quick. Show you guys on screen. I suppose I could probably so like that's I don't know. I should probably bring it up on screen better. It's gonna be hard with the reflection, but it's called translucent grading. Let me see if I can do this. Hang on a second. I know what I can do. Give me a second. Share it. Just I can pull up another thing and screen share. Let me add screen share. Hopefully you guys can see it. All right, I'm gonna zoom this in. Take this off. Hide that. All right. So these are the guys. It's transparent grading team, right? So like this is kind of, if I can balloon this up. I don't know if it gives me that option, but they got different style labels. You can customize your labels as well. But here's what they do. They actually, it's the way they grade them. They'll actually give you like 5 or 6 different scans, right, of your cards when they do the grade. So, and it'll show you your surface grading, like where there might be any surface issue. It'll actually show you on the scan. It'll show you where it might not be 100%, mint or whatever. But they're out in Los Angeles now. He actually moved from Pittsburgh. That's why he was Pittsburgh is his name. He's also got a YouTube channel that he does a lot of stuff on. Right here, Anthony, the guy in the glasses. And then these are his partners. So, but yeah, check them out too. I think they're doing a free grading thing. I want to say like Anthony could probably chime in a little bit better on exact details. In fact, I still need to get with him because he wants me to send some cards in to get graded. But check it out, guys. I think they are doing some free grading. So these are all the ones they've graded so far. They had a bunch of pictures of. They did a Jordan, all sorts of. And they, like I said, they do like the custom labels, kind of like HGA or whatever, but like Nate Diaz. That's a pretty clean looking label, right? Not too bad. They've been doing a lot of testing too with like the different, like the slabs themselves in the cases, like for strength to what'll hold up. So another thing to think about when you think about grading. I haven't heard of the other guy you were talking about. When you brought that up, it just made me think about it. So all right, guys. I think I'm probably good. You guys got anything else you want to talk about tonight? I think I'm going to go. I think my food about got here. I'm going to go and grab some grub. Again, not really sure what tomorrow will entail because we're supposed to be all out rain in the evening as well. But if not, depending on what's going on Friday, maybe I'll do one Friday after work, a walk vlog. And then Saturday we'll plan for the auction, and I'll do some tweets and post some things out, generate some traffic so people know about it. So we're getting some bodies and people in there. And yeah, tomorrow night I'll be over at Triple Diamond Sports Breaks, guys. Again, the link's down below. Check that out. I'm always there every Thursday night unless something's coming up. But I've been there for the last, I don't know how many months, on every Thursday night. So getting into breaks. You can check their breaks or the website out at tdsbreaks.com. I think I have the website address down there as well. I always usually do a couple live fill breaks as well in break, like during the break, like something funner and cheaper, just to kind of get some movement going. So appreciate you guys. Appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. Cobra, appreciate the way generous super chat, my man. That was way generous. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, man. And everybody who was here, the comments, the interactions. Again, guys, this is me just trying to get back in the groove of things. We'll get the people back in here. We'll get the comments rolling again, like where we used to be. I just took so long of a break, and people just don't know I'm live anymore. They don't have notifications on. They're not looking for it. So we'll get there. Appreciate all you guys being here. And until next time, I love y'all, man. Be good. Have a good night. Take care. Peace.